Yo, what is going on, guys? Today, my friends, we're going through 5 game-breaking glitches that almost killed Fortnite. Now, these glitches were so bad that they basically broke the game until they were removed. And yes, some of these glitches are not as big as some other ones, but most of these glitches on the list are pretty bad, and they really did make the game a lot worse. But thankfully, most of them have been patched, other than one, but it's kind of been patched because it's a part of a game mode, so they kind of took the game mode out, so that, I guess that's kind of been patched. But yeah, that is thank God it's all been patched, because if it wasn't, the game would be dead right now and no one would be playing it, because these glitches were just absolutely terrible. And I'm pretty sure you guys are going to remember, if you've been playing the game for quite a while, you're going to be remembering most of these glitches, because yeah, there were some bad ones that really, if you got killed by someone using the glitch, yeah, you got really mad. But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, if I did miss any other, which of course I would have missed some glitches, because we're only doing a top 5 here, and there's so many glitches in the game, but I went ahead and I was like, you know what, let's just go ahead, do 5, and I found 5 of the ones that I remember being the most annoying, so went ahead, added it into a list, and hopefully we can go ahead and just forget about these glitches, because they were definitely very bad. But ladies and gentlemen, before we get in the video, make sure you go ahead, smash the like button as well, subscribe to the channel. Ladies and gentlemen, we're on that grind to 100,000 subscribers. We're over halfway there now, so let's see if we can go ahead. Every subscriber counts, so if you guys could go ahead and drop a sub, I'd appreciate it so much. Without waiting any longer, let's go ahead and get in to our number 5 spot on the list, ladies and gentlemen. Right now, our number 5 spot didn't really affect the whole entire game. It affected 2 specific game modes, and by affected, I mean it basically ruined my experience on these 2 game modes, because it was really just not fun. Now, basically, ladies and gentlemen, this is the Thanos / Close Encounters Sky-based glitch, and I'm not sure if this is really a glitch or what, but in my opinion it is, because I don't think Fortnite wanted you to do this, and I guess that they didn't mean for this to be put in, and they end up taking out both the game modes, but they didn't fix this while the game modes were in, which is really dumb. So basically what happened with this glitch was you went into a game of either Thanos, which was obviously Thanos, you could become Thanos, or the Close Encounters game mode, and if you built up a sky base, you were screwed. If you were the guy that was in the sky base, you would basically win 100% of the time, but if you were on the ground, you couldn't kill the people in the sky base. Now, this ruined the game, because you just had sky bases everywhere, especially in the Thanos game mode, where usually there's only like 1 or 2 people that went in the sky base, but the thing about this is, if you literally snuck around in the sky until the last guy was left, and the last guy is like most of the time Thanos, if you're doing that, and you're the last one alive, and then below you is Thanos, he literally cannot kill you. As long as he's not in the middle of a mountain or something, it is impossible for him to reach you if you were at max height, which just ruined the game, because it basically just gave you an easy win. Meanwhile, Thanos was just, he could not do anything, just sitting on the ground there, trying to shoot up at you, but he couldn't reach you because his thing ran out of range. I don't know why they just made it so it didn't run out of range, so you could get rid of it, but they didn't, and this really just ruined the experience for me, because if I was the last one left, I look up in the sky, and I'm like, oh, damn, dude, I'm screwed, I really am. It is the most annoying thing that could have been possibly added into this game mode. I don't think it was even added, I just think it was a glitch that Fortnite forgot to take out. It was so bad. It also happened in Close Encounters, where you go ahead and you build up a sky base, and like no one can shoot you down, because it's only shotguns and jetpacks, so you can't actually get up to the top there, because all you have is a shotgun or a jetpack. So it's really tough again in Close Encounters as well, which definitely an annoying glitch, and really put me off from both these 2 game modes. It was so annoying. It really was. Now, this next spot on the list was really OP. Now, it allowed you to go ahead and really just harvest things so fast. There was a little glitch that you could use to go ahead and just harvest items so fast, and you could go ahead and get so many materials within like seconds. It was so OP. I never used this myself. I was always like, oh, slack to use this, bro. But there was a lot of people that did this, and it was really OP, because they could get so many materials, and you were just screwed, because they always had like double the amount of materials as you, and yeah, this glitch was so annoying. This is like what I call the fast harvesting tool glitch, or whatever you call it. So what you did is if you go into a game, you can actually just go ahead and mine stuff really fast by quickly switching. You could go to your like harvesting tool, then quickly switch back to your, this worked mostly more on PC, but you go from your harvesting tool really quickly back to like a weapon, then really quickly back to the harvesting tool again, and it basically just mined down things so much faster than it did before, and it was really, really OP. Like you saw players like Myth using this. He was probably, I think he was the one that found it, and yeah, like so many pro players were using this, and it was just so OP for getting materials, but the glitch was eventually removed from the game, which was a good thing because I never used it myself because I was just so slack to do it. But anyone that did use it had a massive advantage over every other player because they had so many more materials than them, because they could just go ahead and mine it down so much faster, which really just made, I guess, a big gap in between some people that don't use the glitch and people that use the glitches, which is really not what you want inside of Fortnite at all. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, this had number 4 spot was the fast harvesting glitch. And yeah, I'm very glad that this has been removed from Fortnite since. And number 3 spot on the list was a really weird glitch. Now, this has never personally happened to me, but it was totally random who this happened to. Now, I know it happened to a lot of streamers, including Decoders, which is where some of the gameplay is from inside of this actual, like, video. But I just wanted to showcase him getting this glitch because it was really, really funny. And basically, what happens in this glitch was you would just be playing the game normally, and then there would just be all this loot that comes out of you for no reason. And I'm not sure if you could actually go ahead and pick it up. I'm pretty sure you could. It just never happened to me. And yeah, it was just all this loot that came out of you. So you could have gotten a golden scar and you could have maybe gone ahead and picked it up. I didn't really know how this works. But there's just random loot that comes out of you for no particular reason. And it is really actually funny to go ahead and see. But yeah, it is definitely a really, really weird glitch inside of Fortnite that definitely could have broken the game. If this was happening to everyone on the game, this would have been just weird. Like, what is the point of looting when you can just go ahead and get random guns spawning out of you for no particular reason? It was such a weird glitch, and yeah, they went ahead and patched it, but bro, when this was happening to people, it was so weird. Like, you were seeing streamers everywhere just getting this glitch where you watch their stream and they're just getting loot just pour out of them like there's no tomorrow. It was absolutely crazy just seeing this. This has got to be one of the most insane glitches inside of the game, and it's really funny watching it. But yeah, dude, if you could actually go ahead and pick up these weapons, that would be so OP, which I'm not sure if you could. So tell me in the comment section if you could or could not pick up the weapons. But if you could, that would be amazing. And has this glitch happened to you guys? It hasn't happened to me. I've seen a bunch of streamers get this glitch, and it's just absolutely hilarious seeing a whole bunch of people get this glitch. But yeah, it was really, really funny going ahead and seeing this, and that's our number 3 spot with the random gun spawning glitch. Once again, thank the Lords that this has been patched inside of Fortnite. Our number 2 spot was a really, really scary one, and this was so OP. Basically, this was the 1-second shield potion glitch. Now, a lot of you guys probably know this, probably recognize this glitch. I think it was only out for like a couple of days, but bro, it was really OP. Basically, what you could do is, if you had the rock, paper, scissors emote, and you also had a shield potion, you could go ahead and if you used this paper, scissors, rock emote, moved back a little bit, and then popped your shield pot, it would pop in 1 second. So you could just go ahead, within 2 seconds, you could have a full shield. So you could just quickly, you could be in a gunfight, and you could have just set behind your things, quickly popped your rock, paper, scissors emote, and then boom, within seconds, before the guy can even rush you, you're back to full shield again, and you're just going to dominate the gunfight, which is just so OP, because you can just go ahead, as I said before, you can just be sitting in a gunfight, and you can just get back up to full shield again within 2 seconds, just by popping 2 shield potions, which was really OP. They did go ahead and nerf this. It was only in the game for a couple of days, like after the rock, paper, scissors emote did come out, and then, thank the Lords, Fortnite did go ahead and take this out, because I know that sometimes when this glitch was in, I shot the guys, I go to rush them, and they have full shield again, and I'm like, bro, what the hell? How? I leave you for like 5 seconds, and you've already got full shield again. It was so confusing when you didn't know what they were doing, and you're like, bro, they're hacking, they're just adding on more shields again. But yeah, it was that 1 second glitch, which was definitely so OP inside of the game, and really was game breaking when it was out, because people were just popping shields like there was no tomorrow, and yeah, it just really destroyed the point point of actually playing the game, because you just always had shield. Like, if you had shields in your inventory, you could pop them within seconds every single gunfight you got into. But yeah, that's our number 2 spot right there, ladies and gentlemen. That is the 1 second shield potion glitch inside of Fortnite. In our number 1 spot, I don't think there was anything worse ever in this. This was definitely the most game-breaking glitch ever inside of Fortnite. And it was in the game for way too long. It took them way too long to patch this. Probably like a week of just death. And then they patched it, and then you can do this glitch again in another spot. It was really just horrendous. And anyone that did this is pure scum. Unless, of course, you went in there and you're like, hey, I just want to try this out, see what happens, see if it actually works. I didn't do this myself. I just was too slack to actually want to know how, and I just like, no, I'm not going to camp underground for a whole entire game. But yes, this is the underground Fortnite glitch, and yeah, it was terrible. So I remember it started, you could go underground inside of Fatal Fields, and I think it was also Anarchy Acres. And basically, you could just somehow get underground, and no one could see you, but you could see people above you, and you could shoot at them and do damage. It was so OP, and people just had no idea where they're getting shot from. They're like, bro, I'm getting hacked. But no, you're actually getting shot from someone underground, and you look at the replay, and it's just a guy sitting underground, and then they patch that. Then next minute you could sit under Salty, which was so OP if you could glitch under Salty, because seeing as there's so many people that go there. And yeah, this glitch was really not fun at all, and so many people did this as well. It was like every game there was someone doing this glitch, and it was so bad, because you just couldn't compete. You couldn't shoot them, and you would just sit there, and you just had to sit there and just take the L, just had to die, because there's nothing else that you could have possibly done to stop it. And that is our number 1 spot, with definitely the most game-breaking glitch inside of Fortnite. Have you guys ever come across the underground Fortnite glitch? I know I definitely have, and it was not fun at all. Like, it's so bad if you're having a good game with your squad, and then there's just a whole squad camping underground, especially when the zone was in those areas that you could just sit underground. There's so many players that did it. But ladies and gentlemen, that's going to go ahead and end off the video today. I hope you guys did go on to enjoy. If you did, make sure you go ahead and smash the like button as well as subscribe to the channel. And also make sure you go ahead and check on the notification bell to stay up to date with all of our videos coming in the future. And tell me in the comment section below which is, I guess, the most game-breaking glitch inside of Fortnite. Are there any other glitches that should be on this list? Maybe we can do a part 2 if you guys do comment enough glitches in the comment section below. But thank you guys for coming out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.